to shut the door because it's too loud. Just wait for everyone to come in. Right. People are coming in. Hello, everyone's starting to come in. Hello, Sharon. How are you? Merry Christmas, gorgeous. First one in. You beat Mohammed. He's usually the first one off the out of the car park. Hi, Mohammed. Merry Christmas to you. It's a fabulous show tonight, everyone. It's a Christmas special, and we've got the lovely Jane Feng Shui here. She's my special guest tonight, and also we've got Anya in the house. Who's making all that noise at the back. We've got Kaya, so yeah, it'll be a really good show, and yeah, I think I can hear the reindeers on the roof. So I think I'll start, might get going. There's Sylvia, hi. There's Sarah, hi Sarah, how are you? Wonderful to see you while you were down here in Sydney, and your family. So yeah, lots and lots of things going on. I'd just like to give a big shout out to the people that suffered in the Bondi massacre, really. I've been doing a lot of praying and lighting candles and, you know, sending love to all the beautiful Jewish community around me and the people that suffered. It's been really big, you know, like there's been helicopters going over where I live every night, you know, and on the day it happened there were sirens and the police cars. It was awful. It's been an awful feeling, but you know, if anything, if it doesn't, it makes makes communities come closer together, is all I want to say. So it's all about the people. It's about us all standing together as Australians because we're multicultural. So I think I'll start. I've got 1, 2, 3 or 4. 1, 2, 3 or 4. Just pick a card. 1, 2, 3 or 4, and I'll give a quick read, and then we'll get Jane in, who is going to tell us lots and lots of things about the year of the horse next year. So the first card is number 1, is Temperance. So this is saying you're due for a very beautiful, lovely time. And also, this is a very good time for people that are pregnant. If anyone's pregnant out there, it's just saying, you know, this is a time for you to relax, to enjoy your life, enjoy your body, enjoy your family and everything like that. And also, this is for all the people out there that really need a break. It's about bringing balance into your life, and you might just want to go through your life. We're in the end of the year 9, so it's a good time for everyone to finally get rid of the clutter, because this is the final year for it, year 9. It's a really, really good time to clear the decks and to really sort out your home, your life and everything, and then bring in this beautiful time. So it's a time of temperance, it's a time of balance, it's a time of harmony, it's a time of very goodwill. So, you know, you need to give yourself a pat on the back if you receive this card, and understand that you've been working a lot on yourself and you do deserve the best. So maybe those affirmations are working. Okay, number 2. Oh, this is one of my favourite cards. It's the High Priestess. This is all about your spirituality. I feel Christmas is a very spiritual time, not just for Christians, but everybody on the planet. It's a time of peace, it's a time of love, it's a time of light, and also it's a time of the Christ consciousness and everything beautiful in the earth that we have. And also it's a time for awareness. I feel in times of Easter and equinox and different times on the planet, you really do have some sort of spiritual awakening. And it's saying anyone who's chosen this card, this is about you. You're really starting to wake up. So it's all about trusting the gut. You really need to trust the gut and awaken to all the positive things around you. Keep your mind free of any negative energy and really trust yourself and honor your feelings. And when you start to love yourself and honor yourself, it's amazing the sort of people you'll attract in your life. So this is the spiritual card. So if you pick that, it's about an awakening, a spiritual awakening for you. So meditations are really, really good for you at the moment. And also reading esoteric books, paranormal books, and anything that will help you grow as a person on a soul level to lift your vibration. Then we have the third card. It's the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is big changes coming up, everyone. This is where the wheel spins. So if you've been having a bad time, it's saying good times are coming. And you know how things come in 3? Like, you know, for example, a girlfriend of mine, she's had 3 deaths in the last couple of weeks. And I said, well, you've got one more and it finishes, because it cycles, isn't it? So she's had 3 deaths now. I said, well, I don't see you having any more, especially for a while. It's like one after the other. It's funny how we go through those phases, isn't it? But the Wheel of Fortune, this is about your life spinning into a really good energy. So all that hard work you've been doing, it's actually coming to fruition. Things will go really well for you. And it's quite exciting. So yeah, congratulations to you. And then we have the fourth card is the Magician. The Magician is the time for you to have opportunities. Opportunities are coming in for you to really spread your wings, and maybe you may have latent abilities. You might want to even read tarot cards, or you might other things, like you might be a really good counselor. You're really good at talking to people. You have abilities you probably haven't even thought about. They're just natural, and I'm sure all your friends have told you this. So start to listen when people say things. Oh, you're such a good friend. You're such a good listener. Listen to what people are saying, because they're pointing at your beautiful attributes you have. So the Magician is the card where you have many skills, many gifts, and you're a person of the world. So it's time for you to shine and walk your talk and start to do what you truly love. So that's 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you missed out, you can just watch the replay. And now I've got the beautiful Jane, who's a very good friend of mine, joining us tonight. Hey Jane, come in. I'll just move over.
Hi Kerry, hi everyone.
You look very nice in red. We've all got our red on tonight.
Yeah, very festive tonight.
Festive for Christmas. So Jane, what have you been up to? Busy, busy, busy.
Very busy. I've just been to China on a cultural immersion tour for Feng Shui, so it's been fantastic.
Such an amazing place, isn't it?
It is an amazing place. Yeah. If you guys have not been to China, now is the time. It's the
fabulous. Chinese aren't interested in invading Australia. They've got too much technology.
Well, the Chinese over there are having a great time, and they actually love the Aussies.
Yes, I know.
Really
I found that too. Like what you hear is rubbish to what's real, isn't it?
It's a really friendly place.
Very cultural. I went there years ago, I think 20 years ago or so. We absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
Did the Great Wall, and the people were so lovely and cultured, and I've heard it's amazing now.
It is amazing, and you know what? They really loved Aussies.
Yeah.
So I was there on tour.
Oi.
I was there on tour with a whole bunch of Aussies, and my daughter was actually handed a little Chinese baby by some lady to take photos with her.
Oh, that's sweet. Well, Australians, Aussies are very good natured, and also we're multicultural. We have so many different nationalities here.
Yeah, that's right.
Also we are very happy to welcome people here so long as they respect our culture.
Exactly.
But I don't blame you people, if dear friends who come here to Australia, if you don't eat Vegemite. Because today I was in Rose Bay, down the road from where I live.
Yeah.
I was walking in the street and I could smell the pungent smell of Vegemite on toast. I walked past this Aussie guy and I thought, I don't know how I eat that stuff, because it really stinks. It really does.
Well, you know that there's a healthier version of Vegemite called Everymite.
Really?
Yeah, and it's really good.
Right. That's amazing. So next year's a very exciting year, Jane.
It is a very exciting year. The year of the horse. We are galloping towards the year of the horse.
Giddy up, here we go.
Fresh energy, Kerry.
Yes, and it's a year 1. So goodbye unhappy days. Hello new beginnings.
Hello new beginnings. I think it's a time for action.
Yes.
It's a time for activating the energy in your spaces and for really moving forward into and manifesting what you want to in your life.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's so exciting,
I think it's a really good time to sort of tap into that fresh energy.
Yes, and just for going back a bit, what about Christmas? What's something really good to do for Christmas to make your home beautiful with the colours? And can you give us the atmosphere? Have you got any tips with that for Christmas first?
I do have tips. My number 1 tip is to not buy too much stuff.
Yeah, true.
We don't want to overclutter our houses.
Yes.
Because I tend to think that we end up with too much.
Well, we are the greatest consumers.
And we don't want to have unwanted gifts as well. So don't accumulate unwanted gifts in your house. If you've got those in your space, try and get rid of them. Try and
get rid of the clutter.
Get rid of the clutter. Make space for new opportunities. So we want to just reduce obstacles where we can. So get rid of anything that no longer serves you.
What about gifts? You know how you get all these gifts? I've got a cupboard. I call it the recycling.
Oh yeah.
And then even when I give stuff to my girls will say, Mum, can you put this in the recycling cupboard? I don't want it. I know, thanks a lot. But that's what we do. We recycle everything we do, because you get all these gifts and you think, oh, yuck. They don't even really know who I am. Why did they give me that, So.
Well, I think it's about looking at what you need, use or love. And if you don't, then give it to somebody who can get the benefit out of it.
That's true.
We can end up with too much stuff in our house, and there are people that are in need. That
Yeah.
there are great associations like Relove is one of them, where you can donate good stuff to them, and they can give it to people in need.
Well, Christmas is also a good time of goodwill. So what's a good thing to do for other people as well?
Show acts of kindness.
Yes, absolutely.
Even something
I
simple.
always say that, yeah.
Even something simple. The other day it was raining. I was walking up to meet a friend at a cafe, and there was a lady that was running up next to me, and she didn't have an umbrella, and it was rain, and I just put the umbrella on top of her, and she was so appreciative of that.
Yeah.
It's just a simple gesture. We were actually walking to the same place, and it's just something that makes someone's day that's very simple.
Even a simple smile.
A smile or giving somebody a little compliment.
Yeah, I do that. I try and do that all the time, but
Yeah.
I've noticed that so many people are sort of walking like this with their dogs, and they're sort of in a hurry, and I just smile, and they're taken aback.
Yeah.
It's quite funny
Yeah.
to see their reaction when you actually smile at them. They sort of look, oh, what do you want? It's quite funny, isn't
A
it?
simple hello to somebody as you're walking past is a good thing, especially at Christmas.
And also tithing's a really good thing to do at Christmas, isn't it? To
Definitely.
tithe, to give to people that don't have what you have. Like, how we've all got great consumers, we have 6 of everything and
Yeah.
things like that. Maybe give some to the salvos.
Absolutely. Or even thinking about tithing, just what you're going to do in the next year, whether it's going to be like something that is ongoing or just a one-off thing.
I give a lot of stuff to friends, but I seem to do that all year round.
Yeah.
I don't need this. Do you want it? They go, oh wow, thank you.
Yeah.
Especially clothes.
Yeah.
Like I've got
Great
a girlfriend. I just gave her a big bag full of clothes, and she just sort of a bit taken aback. I could have sold them, but I thought no.
Yeah, good on you.
And it comes back to you. When you tithe, it always comes back. It's a really good way to be abundant.
It's true, and I think that spirit of giving is so important, not just expecting to receive from people,
Yes.
but actually giving first without the expectation that that you need something in return is the way to go.
What about colours, for this year and going into the new year?
Yeah,
in the
so
house?
the
What colours would you incorporate?
well, okay, so in terms of colours, especially for the upcoming year of the horse, the colour that is most in line with the year of the horse, because that relates to the fire element, are colours like red and pink. Okay, now with red, it's a highly energetic colour and can amplify energy, regardless of whether it's sort of positive or negative. So I would be very careful with the colour red. I would not go and paint whole walls red or have big pieces of furniture in red or big rugs.
What about a red plant? Those Christmas...
Red foliage plants are
Yeah.
great. They're very good, and also the colour pink is good because it's less. There's sort of a less energetic quality about red that helps to people to feel calm. Actually, did you know that pink is actually used in prisons? It has been used in prisons to calm aggressive inmates.
And same as blues. Blue's very calming too.
Yeah,
It's
and I love pink. It's my favourite colour.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like pink
but
and blue.
but the other colour that is
Colour of
harmonious,
love, isn't it?
It is.
Pink, yeah.
The other colour that's harmonious with the fire colour of the year of the horse is green. And
Really?
green is that represents the wood element, which supports the fire element. And green in general is a great colour to use from a Feng Shui perspective because it relates to nature and well-being and helps you to feel calm.
Would that be bringing certain green plants in the house?
I think green plants are good, but do not go overboard. We don't want to turn
Into
our
a
house
forest.
into a jungle.
What about those succulents?
Why not?
No, we don't.
What about succulents?
Succulents are good. I really like jade plants
Me
because
too, yes.
jade plants have round leaves and they hold the water, which represents wealth. And so jade plants are great to have at the front entrance.
Yes.
But they need to be in a space where they can receive adequate light and they can thrive. So we don't want to have plants that don't work in the spaces that they are. If they start to droop and they start to get sick and the leaves fall off, that's no longer auspicious.
No, that's correct. Yeah, so you have to keep it up. Well, you have to look after your plants. It's like your pets.
Well, you do. You have to make sure that where they are suits. So we're going with the flow of nature. Let's go with the flow of nature in Feng Shui.
Yeah. Well, that's good. So they're the colours. So it's red and green, and what was the other
Red
colour?
and green. Well, red.
And
well,
wood, you
we
said.
want. I like pink. Okay, so
Okay.
we need to go easy on the red. And red, it really depends. I think you really need to have a proper Feng Shui analysis before you start.
I have to say, you
using
wear
red.
red a lot, don't you?
I wear red a lot because my personal energy
Lucky
likes
colour.
red,
Yeah.
and plus it's Christmas.
Years ago, I used to, as an actor, I used to wear red underpants
Oh, did you?
when I went for auditions, or a red bra.
Right.
I wear it under my clothes just for luck.
Yeah.
It's like a prop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? And then you've got
Yeah.
Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. She wore red shoes.
Yes.
Remember? So red is a lucky colour, isn't it?
It is a lucky color. It's good to wear if you're trying to get rid of evil spirits.
Yes. Oh yeah. No. Well, I can't. No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
I can't
what do
agree.
you wear to get rid of evil spirits?
No, well we.
Nothing. Just a bit of sage. Just great. Yeah. No, she's been. No, I think that's.
I'm being funny.
Yeah, you're just being funny. No, that's not true, folks. But, so what? So we've got red, we've got pink, we've got green in the house.
Look, the safest colours from a Feng Shui perspective is to keep things neutral as a base, and then to introduce green, because green brings in that beautiful colour of nature.
Right.
That's really safe. And a bit of pink, maybe a touch of red, depending on where you put it.
What about creating a beautiful space in the house? Like in the bedroom. What would you suggest there?
In the bedroom, well, I suggest making sure that the place is clutter free for a start.
Yes.
We want to decorate with things that we love. Make sure that what you've got under your bed and around your bed is aligned with positive energy. So we don't want, a bunch of last year's tax returns under the bed,
Yeah.
or dirty shoes.
True.
And things like that.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I go to clients' houses and I see pizza boxes and
Really?
well,
you
that's
serious?
sometimes like if it's teenagers living in a room.
Isn't it how you live,
they're a
Kaya?
bit- They're a bit
Pizza boxes
messy.
under the
I
bed.
think you
They're a bit-
parted.
No, she's joking.
No,
She's just going
Kaya
at
doesn't
the
live
back.
like
that
that.
was Kaya. We were
No,
laughing.
that's
Kaya's actually a health fanatic.
A health fanatic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kaya's
she
very,
is.
very clean living.
And a
She's-
feng shui fanatic.
She's
And
super fit.
Yeah, she
But-
is. She
But
is.
I've got to say that when I do work with clients and they've got teenagers, the teenagers tend to sort of drift towards having messy spaces.
Wow.
And it's normal because their minds
I've
are
never
in
had that
flux.
in my house, I've got to say, since my
Well-
kids never did that.
Well, it is very normal. So
Really?
because
Wow.
their minds are in flux, they're still sort of trying to find themselves. It's very normal that is projected on the outside. And so with Feng Shui, we're looking to harmonise the energy in our external spaces, but we also need to harmonise what's going on internally as well, because that then affects the external environment. It's like a circular flow.
Also, fresh air.
Fresh air, it's so easy just to
Mm.
open the windows and to draw the blinds.
I don't know how
open,
people
just
sleep in air conditioning.
I don't like it.
No, not.
personally.
Well, you can get a fan.
I even don't like fans. I feel like there's too much action
Mm.
going around.
But when you think about it, when we sleep, we sleep half our lives,
We do. Well, not
and
quite half.
we have to. Well,
Quite half.
yeah, they were supposed
12
to be.
hours, that's a bit long. Are you a
6
cat, Kerry?
No, but 6 to 8 hours have to sleep.
Yeah,
But,
so
you
it's
know,
about a third of your life.
But it's so important to get a good sleep, because that's how we heal our bodies.
It's very important. And you know what I do to get a good sleep? I'll tell you what I do. I use magnesium spray, magnesium oil spray.
Right.
There's a really good brand, Australian brand called Salt Lab.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't pay me to say this, but I use this for myself and also advise a lot
You
of my
are a runner,
clients to
though. Is it because you're a runner?
Well, I've just found that with the foods that we have, a lot of them are very depleted in minerals and especially magnesium, because the soil is not, they're not. The soil's depleted basically, and so the crops can't don't have those minerals, and so quite often we find that we're low in magnesium, and I can't take it. Tablets, the magnesium tablets. So I spray it, and I spray
Really?
it behind my knees, on my legs,
Mm.
and it soaks in through the skin, and it is a game changer for sleep. So try it, folks. Yeah,
Well,
really good.
I spray it on the feet, on Annie's feet.
Yes.
Really? So
Yeah.
so you just spray it on your feet, or
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
do behind your knees. The skin is very thin,
and that will help.
and it absorbs,
Yeah.
and it helps sleep.
Mm. Have you tried this? This is fabulous.
What's that?
This is lotus oil.
No, I've never tried that.
I saw it on the internet, and it's beautiful smell. Have a smell of that.
Do you know I ate lotus when I was in
It's
Cambodia?
absolutely beautiful. Just feel that.
Oh,
You rub it on your wrists,
that's a lot.
and a lot of people rub it on their face and their skin.
All right.
It's lotus oil. It's fabulous. Kyra and I are right into this, aren't we, Kyra?
Beautiful.
Mm.
Yummy.
Yeah. So you think magnesium?
Magnesium
spray
oil is
in
really
the
good.
bedroom.
Keeping the room dark as well.
Mm.
Making sure you have blockout blinds. I've got a client that likes to have windows open when they sleep, and he's telling me he doesn't sleep very well, and I said, well, pull the blinds down, mate. Don't have skylights in your bedrooms either, or at least if you
yes.
do. Like I see this all, like this is a new trend that's happening, new interior design trend. Close it off if you've got it. You know, make sure you have blinds and things. But if you're renovating or designing a home, don't put skylights in your bedroom.
What
please.
about mirrors?
Mirrors amplify energy amplify unresolved energy between couples. So it's best not to have mirrors reflecting beds. In general, if you can avoid mirrors in bedrooms, that would be ideal. Have them behind a cupboard if you can. And they bring active yang energy to a space that should otherwise be quiet and yin.
Mm. Also, I have to ask you something else I was thinking
Yeah.
about. What about animals in the bedroom? That's okay, isn't it?
Well, it depends on whether it's
Depends on who you
disrupting.
date.
No, but you know, like for example, I've got cats and my cats are always on the bed.
Yeah.
And, you know, some people don't like that. They think it's dirty, but I don't think it is. I find animals really
Depends
healing.
on,
'Cause they can
they are very healing.
Yeah.
But I guess, you know, in terms of is it dirty or not, depends on what the animal's up to.
Well,
I suppose,
I
right?
treat all my animals like humans, like I treat my
Yeah.
kids, because they give you a hell of a lot of healing. And also they're very aware of spiritual activity too. So, you know, sometimes you get these children that are like naturally quite open, you know, spiritually and psychically. And I always suggest to put a nightlight on, and I always suggest to get the parent to get them a pet, to sleep on the end of the bed, or, you know, to give them comfort.
Yeah.
Because animals come in with so much love, don't they?
They do. But
Pets.
sometimes they can be a little bit possessive of people as well, and try and get in between the husband and wife. I've got a good friend, and she was telling me that her dog likes to sleep between her legs,
Really?
and then the husband's not really happy about that.
Oh no, that's a bit difficult, isn't it? It's crazy. But yeah, I suppose they become very possessive. It's probably the dog probably feels safe. Safe.
Yeah.
Mm. So, any tips for next year and the year of the horse, Jane?
Yes, we need to welcome beautiful fresh energy to our front entrances.
Wow, and how would you do that?
Make sure that it's clear of obstacles. Have something beautiful at the front entrance that draws energy in. Don't have a mirror directly reflecting your front door, because that reflects energy and opportunities back out again.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm.
Plants are always a safe bet, so nice to have a plant.
So, you know,
Yeah.
nothing worse than having shoes in when you open your front door and you've got shoes in the hallway.
Well, there are actually really beautiful storage units that you can get.
Yeah,
that
but I've seen
hide the shoes.
shoes.
Yeah, just if
Just
they're
lined
loose
up.
and messy,
Yes.
it's not ideal.
Like, you know, 500 pairs of shoes.
Yeah, we try and have some good storage solutions for
Yeah,
shoes.
I know a lot of families roll like that, but you
Yeah.
suggest to get like a...
Well, actually, I went to a client today who showed me a storage unit that he was getting from IKEA that looked like a beautiful cabinet where you can store the shoes. And he was going to
good.
put it at his entrance, and it looks like a really nice console table. I saw another client who had that as well. That looked like a beautiful console table. She had artwork on top of it. It was a really good place to hide shoes away. It was functional, looked great,
Mm-hmm.
didn't stink.
Yeah, I know. There's nothing worse than mouldy old shoes.
Yeah, we get rid of our mouldy old shoes, make sure they don't stink,
Especially
if
like
you've got them at your
500
front.
pairs.
Yeah, that's right.
But also, so to beautify the entrance,
yeah,
again,
you could have something like lovely flowers at the front entrance as well if you
fresh
wanted
flowers.
to.
Yeah.
But I think a beautiful artwork that you like, that your husband likes, or that people in your family
Inspiring.
feel positive about when they walk in. We don't want anything that represents violence or makes you feel down or depressed.
And for businesses too, at the front entrance, you always talk about signage, the importance of signage.
That's
don't you?
right. It is important to have really good signage, because that attracts energy and opportunities to you. And even in the home as well, make sure that your signage is clear and that there's a clear path to the front door so that the chi can find you, I guess.
For sure.
Yeah.
So, any predictions for next year?
Predictions? Well, I think if you take action, it's going to be a good year.
Good.
I think if you want to change your luck,
Instead of sitting back.
if you want to change your luck, look at changing your habits, changing your ideas.
And what about affirmations?
Affirmations are great, so I use affirmations all the
Do
time.
you change them around and...
I change them around every so often. as I've achieved certain things.
Yes, I do
And,
that too.
and I make my affirmations action based.
Mm.
So I don't have the BS factor going off in my head when I read the affirmation. It needs to be something that is actionable, something that you can do, that you're working towards. I think that works really well. So what I do in my ritual in the morning is I will do gratitude journaling, some affirmations, and then I meditate.
Right.
And I found that to be a really good way of raising my vibration and also manifesting the things and the opportunities that I want in my life.
And you also listen to a lot to podcasts and also talking books.
Podcasts and audiobooks, I listen to that a lot. I will tend to avoid listening to trashy radio and things like that.
Well, I don't even watch TV.
Yeah, I don't actually watch TV either.
No,
I'm too busy.
I find I had to cut it off because the world was making me go insane for the negative energy. The war's here, the war's there.
I know.
It was too much. I couldn't do it.
Too
And they
much.
keep repeating it.
Yeah.
It's almost like they're hypnotising you. I thought, so I stopped all TV.
So you know that those news shows are doing that to create fear, so that you watch more of it.
Oh no.
And
I just watch
not good for your mental health.
movies or detective stories or cable TV. I don't watch the news. I don't watch local news. So my mother's always saying, "But don't you know what's going on? Don't you watch the news?" She has it from as soon as she gets up in the morning. Old habits.
Oh yeah.
Old people gets up, puts it on as blah 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 blah. She knows every single thing that's going on, and she amazes me the information that she knows.
Yeah. My mum does that too, and she listens to talk back, and then she gets really fearful about things, and it's like living in fear, and
it is.
we can't live like that.
No, we can't.
Yeah.
And especially with some of these radio stations with these old men radio hosts, the old-fashioned men, they've been there for 500 years. That if you're a woman, you go in there and you're old, you're too old to be with them because, they look down at older women. Have you seen that? I've heard about that a lot.
I don't.
I know a lot
I'm
of
not
people
into it anymore.
Right. Well, that's what I hear anyway.
Yeah.
But it's nobody's business how old you are as a woman anyway.
So true.
Because of ageism. That's bad feng shui.
Yes, it is.
Isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Ageism, saying you're old or he's this or that, or I just said all the old men in the radio, but they deserve it because they're the ones who call the women old. It's just an old stigma. It's an old thing, but it's
I think
one next year, so it's all new.
We are in the era where there's never been a better time to be a woman, especially a middle-aged woman.
And we were talking about that because women really come into their power in their 40s, 50s, 60s, don't they? And beyond.
Yeah.
And,
we're in there, Kerry.
Yes. Well, yes, we are.
The lower end of that.
Yes. We don't talk age. But anyway, we are, because be proud of who you are and don't listen to trash. And if people are going to go into ageism and call you old, they've got to go. They're the wrong people.
Exactly.
They're not your tribe.
Make sure that you surround yourself with people who uplift you,
yes,
who have a positive vibe.
Affirmations.
If you do not have those people around you, at least you can get them from things like podcasts and audiobooks.
Yes.
And you can really surround yourself in that wisdom, and that raises your vibration, which then helps you to attract people to your life that have a higher vibration.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look, I was just going to ask you. Look, I've noticed a big growth in you in the last couple of years, and I said to you, Jane, how come you're so bloody positive and you're out there all the time? You never stop. And then you told me what you do. Like, she listens to these talking books.
Audiobooks, they're called, Kerry.
I call them talking books. I just put them in my iPods.
Yeah.
And and I started doing that too. And I started noticing, I used to get all these different books because I'm a runner too.
Yeah.
And anyway, I was listening to it. I thought, oh my God, this is amazing. And it started to change the way I thought.
That's right.
I started doing what you suggested.
Yeah, it reprograms your mind.
It did and it lifts your vibration. And I was
It really does.
thinking, I started getting all these work opportunities. I'm thinking, this is too much. I don't want all this work. Like, it's the opposite. It's always like that for me. It's like I go overboard. I started getting all this stuff. I thought, well, this is too much. And with the affirmations, when you do all those positive things that, as you're talking about, with the affirmations, with the talking books, with the podcast, listening to them, it does change the way you think, and it reprograms you subliminally, doesn't it?
And they're free as well.
Mm.
And can I just share a couple of podcasts that I really love?
Yes.
One of them is the Mel Robbins podcast. Another one is the Mindset Mentor podcast. Another one is Diary of a CEO. I love all those.
Right.
Mm.
Okay, I just wanted to share some predictions for 2026 for next year. This is on my website, by the way. So I'll just read it. I'll put my glasses on. So there you go.
Hi, Ange.
Hey. Okay, 2026. The first one I got. It's all about there's going to be a lot more UFO
Oh,
sightings.
really?
Yes, there's going to be a lot more. Look, I wouldn't be surprised if people start to get visitations.
Oh gosh.
They might even come in your bedroom while you're asleep. You're standing there, you'll see a tall alien person.
I hope not.
No, they're positive. They're here to help humankind. With all the wars going in the world, what do you think? So I do
We
feel
don't
there'll be
know
more
what's-
sightings with UFOs,
We
even
don't know
though
what's out there.
we've
do
all been seeing them for years though.
we? Not me, but
So I have since I was a teenager. And then I've got changes in the weather patterns with the environment again. I know people think it's rubbish, but it's true.
no, that's obvious.
I've got the high seas, the bad weather, the strong damaging winds with destruction to coastal regions with king tides in certain parts of Australia, Indonesia and other parts of the world with all the climate change. This will not only affect homes but travel, transport and planes. So I can see a bit of that going on next year. Also I'm getting there's going to be more criminal activity with AI, artificial security and cyber security that will create chaos for government countries with new technologies. I think in a way this AI and these technologies, it's a new sort of terrorism.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely.
It's quite scary, so
Yeah.
make sure if, you know, with the computer you get it checked and everything's okay. Because that's,
Work with real people.
yes. And also, I got the entertainment energy. I know there's been a lot of cutbacks in TV shows like 7, 9 and that. Also, I feel there's going to be more cutbacks, especially they're getting rid of a lot of production people. I'm getting in radio, I'm getting in TV, so in the media. I just keep seeing all these cutbacks. It's sort of like they're bringing in new strategies.
Well, media's becoming more fragmented now. There's so
It
much
is.
emphasis on social media now.
Mm. I know, it's true, yeah. It's sort
Yeah.
of, it's, the technologies are amazing. It's just like, you know, cures for cancer. I wish they'd find a cure for prostate cancer though. That still seems to be lagging behind, doesn't it?
Well, I think technology's moving at a fast pace now,
Mm.
so you
But-
just don't know where we're going to be in 10 years' time. We
Yeah.
might end up living to 200, Kerry.
I think so. Well, look at us now. We just go and get a blood test. I mean, my parents are in their 90s. My
Yeah.
husband's are in their 90s. I'm surrounded by 5 90-year-olds,
Wow.
actually. So people are living longer
Yep.
because of, you know, all those scientific medical stuff.
Scientific breakthroughs.
Yeah. Also, the other thing is plant-based foods. There's going to be more plant-based foods on the planet, and it's because of, you know, because the world's changing, especially with the young. It's very popular with the young. We were talking about that before. You go, oh no, you like your meat and your protein, but
Yeah.
well, you can get protein out of plant foods as well.
Bernie said you're rocking the glasses,
Oh,
Kerry.
oh, thanks, Bernie. Aren't these yours? I think I borrowed them, didn't I, Bernie? Right. And also, I've got a prediction about a celebrity, but that's on the website. If you want to have a look, you can. I'm not going to read it out.
Pureview.com.au
Yes.
is the website.
And I don't see really peace in the Middle East and the Ukraine. I just see separation.
Oh,
Things
I don't
being
want to hear that.
things being separated
Oh,
because they're
Kerry.
both, well, they're old regimes and no one wants to give up the power. So I just feel it's not really peace. It's just sort of, it reminds me of, you know, Berlin. You know how they had the wall.
Yeah.
It reminded me of that. You know, there's no peace. There's not going to be any real peace in Ukraine. I mean, Russia's not going to let go. I just see it all being sort of separated in bits and pieces, like, you know, Berlin. You know how you had Berlin, then you had the old Berlin. You know, the communist part.
Yeah.
I sort of see it like that with wars, and the same as what's happening. I'm totally not into terrorism, but I don't know what's going on in Gaza, you know, with the Palestinian people. I just feel eventually they'll be all trucked out. I can't see them staying there. So it's quite sad, you know, it's sad to see these really bullied governments, you know, just sort of, it's an old energy still, isn't it? So
I think
I pray for peace.
and I think
and
there's a
loving the
lot of
world.
work that light workers need to be doing.
I think the more we pray, the more we call on the angels, you know, you know, especially Archangel Michael.
The more good deeds we do.
Exactly, more good deeds, and just lift the vibration, folks.
Yeah.
That's what we have to do.
And start with yourself.
Mm.
Lift your own vibration.
Well, look at you. You've been doing all this amazing work on yourself, and you're out there and you're helping so many people now. And you've written a fabulous book. It's a bestseller, isn't it?
Well,
You won an
yeah, I
award
did.
for that too.
that's my book.
Yes, there it is.
Feng Shui, a homeowner's guide to abundance.
So,
And
if anyone, Kyle put that up on the website, on the, yeah, in the feed. You'll put that up.
Mhm.
So if anyone wants to buy Jane's book, it's pretty good. It's full of tips and yeah. And when are you writing the next one?
That is coming soon, but we're keeping it under wraps for the moment
Okay,
because there's
good.
other things to be doing.
So if anybody,
Exciting things
that
for
sounds good.
2026. Yeah,
sounds like a bit of a secret.
it is a bit of a secret.
Mm. So if anybody wants to get in contact with Jane, we work a lot together, don't we?
We do. I think Spirit wants us to work
Yeah,
together.
I go in and clear all the spirits out, and she makes a beautiful place of it in the end.
Yeah,
with
that's
the Feng
right.
Shui.
I found that.
I get rid of the ugliness, and you come in and do the beautiful stuff.
I found that a lot of clients that come to me, I feel, also need to be connected with you as well.
Mm. But
and it works really
it's interesting how clearing out the spirits, the negative energy, actually enhances your work, the Feng Shui.
It does.
Because we've done quite a lot of building sites and stuff as well, haven't we?
Yeah.
You know, it's always interesting working with you. So hopefully we can catch up over the Christmas holidays.
Definitely. I'm
And-
around.
Yes, and we'll have you back on the show next year.
Fabulous.
And I want to see when you're writing your next book, Jane.
Well, you can predict it.
Yeah.
Since you're the
I
psychic.
just feel you don't have the time. You don't have the time. You're too busy buzzing around in your car because she's so flat out. But anyone who wants to get in contact with her, with Jane, sorry, or her, anyone who wants to get in contact with Jane, please contact her if you want to have a beautiful home. Jane's the girl. So,
Thank
any
you.
more last tips before you go for 2026?
Well, make sure that the people that you're attracting, the people that you're bringing into your life are people that you want to, raise your vibration.
Good, excellent. That sounds good to me. So it's
Yeah.
good about having good mates.
Yeah, that's right.
Good mates in your life. Yeah, sounds good to me. Okay, beautiful.
All right.
Okay, we'll talk to you later.
We're going to talk to.
Thanks for coming
Claire.
tonight. Claire's coming in,
everyone.
so we'll get you back in
See
a
you
sec.
later.
So this is her book. This is beautiful Jane's book, the Feng Shui book. Everybody should have a copy of this. It's absolutely amazing because Jane is the expert. And Jane, I do predict, I'm getting prediction, I do feel you're going to be winning more awards next year, Jane.
Oh, that's good.
So there you go.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Lovely for you to be so patient.
Oh, I love Jane's work, and
Yes.
I actually love the two of you working together.
Oh,
I think it's a really powerful force and very
Well,
complementary.
You're powerful too. I want you to tell everybody about the amazing work you're doing with your beautiful musical bowls and your yoga. That's so healing.
Yeah. I've got a website as well. If you're interested in what I do, it's kayayoga.com.au. But I'm really interested in submitting all of the questions, reading out all the
Okay.
questions that everybody's been sharing. Because let's face it, there are a lot of people out there that get a bit anxious at this time of the year and need healing through your psychic insights.
Yes.
And a lot of them.
And with the stuff that happened on the weekend down at Bondi, look, I would suggest just light a candle, light a beautiful candle and pray for love and call out to the angels to come and do some healing on the planet.
That's right. And, feel the feelings, allow yourself to be sad, but also don't dwell or wallow for too long because you're allowing the dark forces to win. Fight with the light and don't forget the joy and what this time of the year is about. Let's fight with the white light. But let's read some of these questions.
Yes.
We've been sharing a lot so far. So the first question we have is for Jocelyn Stevens. Hi, Jocelyn. Hi, ladies. Happy Christmas. May I kindly get a future reading on my finances?
Yes.
Please. Thank you kindly.
I do feel, it's like I feel that, I feel you're going around in circles with your finances, the first thing I want to say. So it's very hard for you. It's like, oh my God, I do feel that you need to go and see somebody because you've reached a stage where I can't do it anymore. I'm not you need financial advice is what I'm getting. And once you do that, I'm getting within a time period of, probably within 3 months after that, I feel things will definitely improve because I feel that you do have a tendency to kind of overspend, which is quite ridiculous. And I do see new beginnings with you, and also I could feel there could be like an extra job on the side as well. But I do feel you will get over this. So don't worry, it's not going to last forever. Go and see a really good accountant. I do feel that this will help you put your money into different things more wisely. And this always means some ways, isn't it? It's like
That's
a good
right.
diet when you see these professional people. Also, there could be some part-time work coming up for you too, is what I'm getting. So all is not over. And the card for you.
Carrie has picked the Chariot card. Charge ahead with confidence. Stay strong and focused.
And the other thing I want to say is that these cards are beautiful. They're by Sharina. Sharina used to work on radio.
My
QGB.
Sharina.
Yes.
Oh, my little
And I actually did an
pretty
interview with her years and years ago. She was promoting me with one of my first books, The Suburban Medium. And I've still got copies of if anybody's interested. But no, these are her cards. So this is a tribute to Sharina. I haven't seen her for a long time, so I don't know where she is.
And
But happy Christmas, Sharina.
And I love how that one's got the horses on it as we all gallop into the year of the horse
Yes.
for 2026. That's really
So there you go. So this is
potent
meaning
energy.
that you will definitely move ahead with your financial problems.
Okay, next question is for Kathy Gibbs Minnick. Hi ladies, I would like to know if you would give advice for the readings. Yes, we do, as best as Gary can. Should I move back to Washington to help my mum? Should Kathy Gibbs Minnick move back to Washington to help her mum?
Look, honestly, I do feel you're going to do that anyway, is what I'm getting, because I feel it's a very sad period of your life, and if you don't, you'll beat yourself up. So it won't be for a long time. I just feel you'll go there, finish the business. It's about doing the right thing, and I don't know if your father's crossed, but I've got a mail in the spirit saying you know what to do. It's not, and there'll be rewards with that too, is what I'm hearing. I know you don't want it, but I just feel it's under your skin that, you know, if you don't do it, you'll just feel so guilty. So I get, yes, I think it'd be good, because I feel there's big changes for you next year, and it's quite imminent. So I can see you going sooner than later back over there and helping your mum and spending some time with her and just, you know, enjoying the rest of her life, because, you know, she does love you very much and she does need you. So yes, I do get that.
And Kerry's picked you the Fire card. Let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present.
I think you've already made your mind up. So yes, it would be a good idea, because she does really need you, even though she's not going to say so. It's just something you feel in your heart. Think it for your heart and not your head. Yep.
Okay. All right. Ivana Kopo is next. Hello, Kerry. If I may ask insights to help with the daughter with her health, education and future in 2026. Blessings.
What's the question, sorry?
If I may ask insights to help my daughter with her health, education and future in 2026. She needs some guidance with her daughter.
Yes. Look,
Especially in regards to next year.
I feel it's about communication with your daughter. I feel it's sort of not stepping in and telling her what to do. I feel you need to listen to her and ask her what she thinks. And also ask her what she needs, because sometimes we forget that, you know, our children really have their own ideas and their own thoughts about what they need. So I'll be asking her, what do you need? What can I do? And I'm not here to tell you what to do, but I'm here to help you. If you can do that, that'd be really great. So I think that's very important. So I'll just pick a card for you. Be important. Just be patient.
And the card is patience. Slow down, change your attitude and clear your mind.
Good. Okay.
All right, the next question is for Vindya Pereira. I would like to, just a heads up with your questions this evening, guys, we don't do general reading. So if you want a general reading, you need to book
Too
that.
fast. Too many people.
Okay, so share it. Who do we have next? Hi, Kerry. Anything from my work site or any family-related guidance, please?
Yeah, I just feel, in a way, I see there's a bit of frustration around your work. I feel you just need to persevere, because I feel you're not sure what you want to do. So I have a saying, when in doubt, don't. So I feel you just need to persevere with what you're doing at the moment. And I see some sort of changes next year, because you're feeling kind of stuck in a rut, aren't you? And I feel it could be a little bit toxic there, and it's kind of wearing you down. So I just feel you need to be very clear-headed. And I don't feel you're going to stay there. I feel there's something new coming up for you, but make sure you've got it planned, and don't just, you know, try not to be emotional. I just feel it's kind of funny. It's kind of like spirit is moving you on.
Okay, and the card that Kerry's picked for you is Beware. Be careful who you trust at this time.
Yes, I feel there's some nasty people at your place of work, and I wouldn't be telling them anything about what I'm doing. And just keep your cards close to your heart, and keep your hand close, and don't tell people what you're doing, and start looking around, because, you know, life's too short, isn't it? You know, to be in those toxic situations, and it sort of leads to mental health, doesn't it?
Yeah. Okay, next question is for Tracy Vanderwell. I would like to know if you see a relationship soon, and if he is in my aura or do I still need to work more on my self-healing to bring it in?
No, I feel it's time for you to move on. I don't get this year. I'm getting probably in the first few months of next year be really, really good for you. So I do see you stepping out and trying new things and sort of going on different dates. I feel that you're ready, and it's not about working on yourself. It's just trusting your gut, really, because you've done a lot of work and reflection on yourself. So now it's the time to just get out there and give life a go and just be you, just be positive, and don't overthink things. Because I feel I've got to be honest. I do feel you kind of beat yourself up a bit. And so, give life another go. You're a beautiful soul. You're a good person. And just be open and trust your gut and see how you go. I do feel definitely relationships for you next year. I see the sun shining.
Yeah. Oh, and Kerry, look at what she's picked. The Sun card. You're spot on with these cards, aren't you? Open your heart to the enormous growth ahead.
Good.
All right, Sally Griffin is next. Hi, Kerry. Anything for my work situation or any family-related guidance?
Look, is that the same one?
No, this is a different one.
It's about the same thing.
A similar question.
Again, I'm seeing a bit of negativity around that. I feel there's people are going to be going for new jobs next year because I see a newness coming in. There's something new coming for you next year. I don't know whether it's some sort of promotion or something is what I'm getting. Something really good's coming, and I feel you deserve it because I feel you're a really hard worker and you give everything to your work, don't you? So take the opportunities next year and don't be afraid. I'm sort of getting a picture of you jumping in a wagon and sort of getting the horses going and, off you go. You're going. So I feel next year's good. With the family though, I do feel that there's a woman in spirit. It could be a grandmother figure around you. And I felt that she liked to bake cakes and work in the kitchen and do things like that. So, so don't be distracted. Just do what you have to do, and remember to use boundaries. Boundaries is really big for you too next year.
And the card is the Lion. Harness the loyal and protective aura of the lion and charge ahead magnificently. All right, our next question is for the lovely lioness, Jody Boterhoek. Sorry,
Right.
Jody, if I pronounce your name properly, sorry. Hey, gorgeous gals, I feel unappreciated in my current workplace and want to move on.
I think this is the theme.
Should I?
For the 9.
Look, I can answer that for you.
Yes. I just feel your energy's really low. You're sad. You probably put on weight. You feel like crap. It's exhausting for you to go to work. I'd be getting my CV in order. And this is what a lot of my readings have been like too. Getting your CV in order. Hey, we're in the year 9, new beginnings next year. You've got to jump on the horse. So get your CV in order, go and see what's out there and get out of that job. It's absolutely crap and the people aren't worth it. And, be the snake. You've got the snake card. Be the snake. Be smart. Be brave. And step out of the crap. I just feel there's a few backstabbers, especially a female around you who's not nice.
Okay, so the message of this snake card is your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path. Well, you're very intuitive, Jody.
Yes.
But be careful.
I don't feel they're promoting you there.
And you know who the snakes are, Jody. You know.
You do, Jody. You are. You're pretty switched on, but enough's enough. It's really not worth it. I don't know. So many people I know are going through this transitional phase.
That's right, and that's our next person, Kylie.
Yes.
Has got the same question. Merry Christmas, ladies. I want to return to work next year. What do you see me doing?
I feel it'll be doing something that you did before. I just feel you're lacking your confidence, but I feel as soon as you go there, you should go and start working again. It's like, oh my God, I should have done this ages ago. Like, you've got this unfounded doubt around yourself. It's like this negative, unfounded doubt, and it's only because, it's a bit scary, but I feel you'll be fine. You're getting back into the workforce again. It's going to be fabulous. And it'll bring money and you'll feel great and you'll have a bit of a skip. I see you sort of walking down the street, sort of real quite happy. So it's all good, all really good. And the card for you
is the luck card. You are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead.
Right.
All right. Simone Aloisi. Hi, I'm trying to manifest money, abundance in my life. Will I be able to step into 2026 financially better off?
I do feel so, because I feel that you are starting to do a lot of cutbacks now, And I just feel you have been in a slump for a very long time, but they're showing me there's some new opportunities. The main thing with you is you really need to surround yourself with really positive, uplifting people, because it's like I feel that you have to drag everyone around, and people, you have a lot of responsibility in your life, and it's draining. So you don't. It's like I can't breathe sometimes. Sometimes you can't breathe is what I get when I tune into you, and it's quite. So boundaries is the first one. Saying no, I don't really want to do that. And I think once you start to be more proactive and speak your truth would be great. Also, they're talking, I'm getting that you need to write, like have a journal, those journals you have, and just write down how you feel, and, and then you'll start to read it, and in the next coming months, you'll look back and think, geez, I've improved. I really noticed I changed my attitude back then. Oh my God, it really changed. You'll start to reflect on, with this journal, you'll read through it and you'll think, look how far I've come. Because at the moment you can't for the life of you see the progression in how you're moving ahead. But I do feel there's opportunities for you with work, with friendships, and I do get new beginnings around you. And I can see you sort of leaving that sadness behind. So yeah, it's very positive next year for you. You will be fine. But just use the boundaries.
Okay, and Carrie's picked the proposal card. A romantic or business opportunity.
I feel definitely something wonderful coming for you, so it's good.
That's great.
So yeah, look, sometimes it's like people can't believe they're lucky stars, so to speak. Honestly, when you switch the mind, when you switch that bitch, like press the button, you get rid of all the negative stuff and you start, like Jane was talking about with Feng Shui, the podcast, the talking books, the positive affirmations, the meditation. I've seen Jane just fly because she's so good, and it's all in her book too.
Yeah.
She talks about it all the time, and I said to her, you're a great teacher, Jane, and you do inspire a lot of people, because it's totally on our wavelength what Jane does, like she's brilliant, and she surrounds herself with really positive people who are just the same.
That's right.
And women need to promote women more.
That's right.
Don't they?
Yeah. Girl power.
Girl power.
When we uplift others, we raise our own vibrations.
That's true. Absolutely, yes.
So Narelle Austin is next. Does my son have a low vibrational attachment causing his OCD, PTSD, post-traumatic stress syndrome?
I do feel that, yes, and I do feel a bit of spiritual healing. Go and see a really good spiritual healer, in conjunction with the conventional doctor. And I do feel to combine the two. I've always say this, alternative healing and conventional. And a spiritual healer would be really good, but something that I use for post-traumatic stress syndrome with clients is honeysuckle in the bark flowers is fabulous for that, in conjunction with all the other treatments. And also there's an exercise you can do called the white room technique, and that's, imagining yourself in the white room and cutting the ties. It's on my website in the audio section. It's called Cutting the Ties, and it's got the white room in it, where you stand in a white room, which is actually the aura, and you just turn your head to the left, and you just see if you can feel anything standing there. It could be dark or something. And if you do, you tell it to go. Then you do the other side. If you feel something there, something heavy, you just say, go into the light, go into the light, go into the light. You're dead. Or the front. It's like a spiritual healing technique, the white room. You do the four corners of the room, and you put white light around you.
That's on the website, and so many other free meditations.
Meditations.
They are so healing
exercise.
And powerful.
Also, a very good spiritual healer would help you with that. And also, you get some very good kinesiologist people that can do that as well. So that's a good thing too.
Okay, and a card?
Absolutely do that.
Carrie's picked the death card, a time of natural transition and transformation. So death doesn't mean death.
No, it's saying new beginnings, like closing the door, like being more in control of his condition. Yeah, because his mum can obviously feel the negative energy there, so I'd definitely be taking him to a healer for sure.
Yeah.
And getting him into meditation. I feel that would definitely help.
A death of that old attachment.
The death of the old and bringing in the new.
That's right.
And I feel that you kind of feel that yourself. You know that this rings true is what I'm getting. So definitely do that, because I do feel you've already got some ideas, and there are some fabulous healers out there, who work with beautiful, loving energy, and there's some great ones. I know there's a guy up in Bondi who does spiritual healing. He's supposed to be really good. So yeah, I'm not talking about Reiki. I'm talking about spiritual healing.
So, and you mentioned a spiritual healer in Bondi Junction, did you say?
Yeah, I know there's a good guy up there. I don't know what his name is, but
Direct message Kerry for some of these specific contacts for after tonight's
or Google
show.
them. Google them.
Yeah, or Google. Our good
Google
friend
spiritual
Google.
healers in Bondi or eastern suburbs or wherever you live. If you live in Brisbane or Queensland or local people. There's lots of healers in the world, lots and lots. And they're
There
great
is.
people. There's so many light workers.
Yeah.
They're brilliant people, but they usually sit behind the scenes, you know. So yeah, just search for them. Ask spirit for help. Ask your loved ones in spirit to help you to find the right one. And once you find the right one, your whole life will change. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. All right, Nolene Cahill is next. Hi, Nolene. Dear Kerry, I'm worried about my husband's negativity around me. I'm sure I don't imagine it. I would love to hear from you. Thank you.
Yes, you're right. He is a pain in the bum. I feel he's very negative. He's very, and he won't go and see anyone. And it's very hard for you because he doesn't listen to a thing you say. Look, honestly, I don't know what I'd do with. I don't know how I'd handle that. I know I'd go insane. Because he doesn't listen. He doesn't listen to anything you say. He just carries on. So I'd threaten him and take him to the doctors myself and get him on some sort of medication or something because he's not going to do counselling. I feel he has a low-grade depression and he doesn't know how to get out of it, and he just reminds me of someone that sits on the couch all the time. So I'd definitely get him, or if you've got a male friend, a girlfriend that might have a husband or someone that can talk to him, or because he's not listening to you. It's just like he's, you know, we always take our anger out on the people we love, don't we?
Sure do.
It's like children, you know, like children will always scream you down or fight with you because you're the one to always help them. It's like wives and husbands. Yeah, you can't ignore it. I feel he's in a bad way. It's his mental state. There go the helicopters again. We get them every night here with big flashlights. Yeah.
Okay, and a card for the husband. Dragonfly. Have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. Dragonflies represent transformation as well, so have faith in your husband and maybe help him.
Yes, I'd say so. She's getting to the point where she's had enough. She's about to tear her hair out. So I'd definitely take him to the doctor or get some sort of intervention because it's too much for you because you'll go down the drain. It's hard. You see it with your own parents. I've seen it with my parents anyway.
Right, Mindy Rose is next. Happy end of year, ladies. She's wants to know, will we move house and what does that look like for Mindy Rose?
I definitely get a move. I get celebrations. So I don't know if you're planning on going a sea change, but I do see big changes coming up and it's exciting. I feel you've been planning this for a while and I can just see you saying, oh, come on, let's do it. Let's give it a go. And with this comes new opportunities and also work opportunities too. So yeah, I feel there's definitely a change and I feel it could even be like a sea change. So it's not like you're moving to the mountains or anything. So it's near water anyway, so it'll be good and it's exciting. And I think you've been thinking about this for a while.
And Carrie's picked the birth card. Universal energy brings you opportunity and possibility. All right, the next question is for Priyanka Rametz. Hello ladies, what's our financial situation like for 2026? We have a second baby on the way in February. Thank you.
The first thing I'm getting is, I feel that you're worrying for nothing. I feel you'll be fine because this baby's going to bring a lot of love in your life. And, it's always hard when you have a baby, but this baby, it's just very special. This baby's very special you're going to have, and it's going to bring you a lot of love and, there'll be a few cutbacks, but at the end of the day, it's not going to last forever. I just feel there's a lot of, I feel you may even get a bit of family help too. And it's a beautiful thing, so I just enjoy it. I think it's just a lot of anxiety and anticipation, that's all. Yes. And a card?
All right, we've got judgment. Soul searching will bring inner peace to many areas of your life.
Right.
And Jill Fonseca is next. Hi, Kerry. My elderly parents are taking on a distant relative as a renter early next year for a year or two. Do you think it will work out for them?
I do. I think it'll be fine so long as, they've got pretty sort of positive ideas about what they want to do and how they're going to do it. Also, it's going to help that person too. And that person doesn't want to be fussed on. They'll have their boundaries. I think it'll be really good, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it'll work out for everyone. I don't see them, that person sitting in their lounge room or anything. They want their independence.
And Kerry's picked the Mountain card. Know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious.
Right. So long as you point out what the rules are,
Boundaries.
Yes, that's it. I think it'll be fine. I think it's just, sort of something new, something different. Yeah. So with the questions, I want to see if there's any questions out there for Jane while she's here in the room. Has anyone got any questions out there that for Jane? And if when they come up, we'll get her in. So is there any other questions for me?
No, there's
while we're
other
waiting?
questions for you while you're waiting. Yeah,
Yep.
Marika Wilkin, Merry Christmas, ladies. I'm working on my own thing next year for work as well. As working. Do you see it going well, working on her own thing for Marika?
Yeah, Marika, I think it's going to be great. I think it's like you're a bit of a wild Brumby on that horse next year. You'll be jumping in the saddle and going nuts. I think it'll be great. I feel once you get going, just don't let anyone stop you. Be confident and just give it a go. I feel this is something you've planned for a while. So yeah, I see big things coming.
And the World card, be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. And Lily Indy has a question. Hi ladies, will my mum get her bracelet back? She wants to know whether
I think it was stolen, wasn't
Lily
it?
Indy, will my mum get her brace?
I feel that bracelet may have been stolen. I don't see it. I feel there's something dishonest around that bracelet.
Okay, so
I don't
it's
get
a
a
no.
good feeling. No, I don't know. I get no. I think someone took it or she lost it, or I just get a negative, something nasty about that.
Yeah, me too. So did we pick a card for her?
Yes. Is
For
there
the
any questions for
bracelet.
Jane?
No questions have come up for Jane yet, but should we bring, the Fool for the bracelet? Have courage to embrace change, take risks, be adventurous.
I wouldn't sweat over that bracelet. Well, we might bring Jane back in.
bring
We'll bring the
Jane.
three of us in. And we've got
Come
Anya
in,
there
Jane.
too. She wants to come in, doesn't she?
Anya.
We'll all squeeze in. We're all going to
Yeah,
squeeze
come
in
on,
like a big
it's
TV screen. Can we all fit in?
I think so.
Yeah.
Shove
Okay.
over a little bit.
For Christmas, the end of Christmas, we'll have to bring
Alright.
Anya in.
Anya,
She wants to
you
pick
there?
a card for the new year for everyone.
Okay.
So we'll bring Kyrie.
Closely.
We're going to have our, here we go, there's young Anya, the new TV star. Yeah. So, Anya, do you want to pick a card for everyone?
everybody?
She's been buzzing around like a little fly all night, everyone.
Trying to be quiet.
Yeah.
Oh, so look at what you picked. Cool. Anya's got keys. So Anya picked the key card. New beginnings, directions and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. A key for 2026.
I love that. It's
Oh, that's a good
perfect.
card.
Well done, Anya.
Okay, you can pick a card for
like
everyone, Jane.
Me? Okay.
Yes.
Pick a card. I like this one.
Sharina's cards. Oh, what does that say?
Cracker.
Cracker.
Positive energy surrounds you. Love, joy, and good fortune awaits.
Well, that's very feng shui. I was
Isn't
gonna
it?
say that is.
Yeah, that's perfect.
It's red.
really-
It's red.
If I pick one, I'll probably get the devil. What did I get? Whee! I got the star.
Oh, I like that.
Carrie, you're the star of this show.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And every show, that is true.
Hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity.
Okay, and all my
Love
blessings to
that.
everyone. Mwah.
Okay, can
And
I
also-
pick a card?
Yes, you. Pick one.
For
Everyone's pick
everybody.
one.
What's that?
The Joker card. Watch those
Oh.
negative thoughts,
Oh,
everyone.
she's a devil. She's a rebel.
Yeah.
Do-do-do,
Watch
do-do-do.
those negative thoughts.
Yeah, thoughts create things.
So, for 2026, I've got a radio show on 2SM every Friday night at 10:30. Tune in.
Fantastic.
So it's only a little segment. It's about 20-30 minutes. So it's if anyone wants to listen, that's free to air.
Great.
And also I've got a show on at DYRSL next year in March, and tickets are being sold now as we speak.
That was
Oh,
a
amazing.
sellout last time, wasn't it?
It was a sellout, yeah, but they've got like 5 amazing restaurants up there. It's quite an amazing place, DYRSL.
Yeah.
So I'm so excited to go back there again and connect to everyone. And people come from all over Sydney
Excellent.
and
Let's go.
Wollongong. Yeah, you have to bring a whole table, Jane.
Sounds good.
Yeah, the DYRSL show was just
Yeah,
fantastic. the
Kaya
last
comes
time.
too and gets on the stage. She's great.
Oh,
So what are you up to, Jane, next year?
I've got so many things on.
Yeah, you're going to tell
I'm
us
doing
something?
I'm doing a lot of speaking next
Yes.
year. So there's something happening for International Women's Day.
Mm.
Design Show Australia is already booked in.
Conferences in Melbourne next year?
I'm not sure yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we haven't locked in.
Any
But there's-
conferences overseas? Because you're overseas in, where were you this year? A few
I was
countries.
in Cambodia. I was speaking in Cambodia this
Yes,
year. That
yeah.
was fantastic.
Any other overseas?
Well, possibly, but we are still keeping it under wraps at the moment. And there's also going to be something in Sydney at one of the shopping centres during Chinese New Year, but that is still yet to be released. So wait, go on my Instagram at Feng Shui Concepts, and I'll announce it all in due course.
And what have you got on, Miss Kaya? You've always got something on.
Well, I've got a date with the devil.
Oh, yes, I know. We saw you.
No. I'm picking another card.
Yeah,
Flowers.
okay. Didn't like it.
Be generous. Be generous. Success and emotional fulfillment are yours. A bit of flower power for all of you tonight.
Look, honestly,
Flower power. I don't like the devil card.
There's no negative cards. The devil card's just saying, you were telling everyone to watch their thought forms before,
That's
so
right.
it was just restating that.
Yeah. What will I be doing? I'll be relaxing. I'll be taking it easy because I'm a year of the horse.
Mm.
I'm an earth horse, so next year is going to be really interesting. I took it very slow this year. I shed a lot of energetic snake skins. I got
Really?
a lot of toxic people, toxic situations, toxins in my body, and I feel lighter, and I'm slowing down before I giddy up into 2026 and be the bit of a show pony next year.
Yeah.
I love
That's
that.
good. I've got
Or a
new book
unicorn.
I've got a new book coming out too, everyone. It's called Starstruck. It's
Oh,
coming out
wow.
next year. It's all about connecting to famous people in the spirit world.
That'll be
Fingers
fantastic. I
crossed.
can't wait for that.
So, so many things happening for everyone.
Make your opportunities, guys.
Yes, we're all jumping on the horse and we're galloping along, aren't we?
Hang on. Okay, so there is a question for Jane.
Oh,
from
Yay.
Jane Pereira.
What's that?
Hi Jane, if I need to attract financial abundance to our home, what should I do, ladies?
Look at your front entrance. So your front entrance is your gateway to wealth. So make sure that it's clear of obstacles, that you're attracting positive energy inside, that you don't have anything that might be blocking the energetic flow in the place. Very important in the year of the horse as well, because it's all about action and releasing anything that no longer serves you, just to accept accept that energy, because it's going to be a lot faster next year. Also, if you've got a study or home office, look at the space. Look at sitting in the space that's diagonally opposite the door, because that's the area where the energy is most contained. That's like the wealth sort of corner of the room. That if in your home office or in your bedroom as well, and that is the place where you should be sitting or sleeping to create that support for yourself. Have your back towards a solid wall. We don't want to have our backs towards a corridor, because that's all about backstabbing and that sort of thing. Yeah.
I'm going down to clear my doorway.
Yes.
Same. I'm going to get that classy shoe rack you spoke about, because I don't like wearing shoes in the home. We've got a small home, and it's very it's also a lot of the Asian a lot of Asians take their shoes off before they go into
but
the
no
house, and
shoes
it's
in the hallway.
hygienic.
That's right. There's
Yeah.
so many pesticides and heavy metals and toxins and bacteria.
And the
that you bring into
street.
your home.
You don't want to bring the street into your
No,
home,
No,
right?
you do.
Yucky.
It's yucky.
It's gross.
Smelly. Yeah,
It is.
gross.
So it's an energetic thing. So it's practical to leave the shoes at the door. So as you said earlier, get a nice unit to neatly put the shoes in
Yes.
and conceal them.
Good
It's
idea.
healthier as well.
Okay, I think that's it then. So thanks for joining us, everyone, and you're quite welcome to watch the replay and listen to the fabulous advice you got from the beautiful Charlie's Angels tonight. And have a beautiful Christmas.
Have a great Christmas,
Don't
everyone.
stress. Don't worry about anything negative. Next year it's fabulous. You'll leave the past behind. Jump on the horse and really go. It's a fabulous time.
Bye, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.